today. From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver.
And off we go from Denver. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. A 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Now it's Burrow. He'll buy some time right. Throwing left side, it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 22-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. They go play action with Burrow. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Tigers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. 58, right over there.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Over the middle, complete. That's Barber. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, let's switch the mic right here. We'll go. Ready.
A first kick. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But it looked like, fortunately, the Broncos able to recover. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
58 to Mike. 58.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw, Fields. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run.
On second down, Williams. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Steps away. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down.
Let's go now. Boys, 50 out low. I got it. Tight end left. Tight end left. Hey, we got 4. We got 4.
Fields going to keep it once more. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
4 down. Alert.
To throw is Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Broncos respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. That time a 9-play drive. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Tigers have taken the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. And another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They get 5 yards on the run there. Still left staring at a 3rd and about 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th. The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
On 1, ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know
He's got a man, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. 59 yards. And the Tigers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. 59 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Taken in at the 3. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He finds his man, complete. It's Morgan. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 43 yards. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Give him 4 on the carry there. Second and goal.
Here we go.
Mike 22, Mike 22.
Here we go. 180.
He'll try again, and he'll get in. To the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Tigers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. Right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this, to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
I'm coming, baby. Whoa! Kill, 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 kill.
second down, here's an option right. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Here we go, here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
He's got room at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Zach Taylor's made the decision. He's going to go ahead and throw out the red challenge flag. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow on the move to his left. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Double tight. Double tight. 4 down. 4 down.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
58, Mike. He's scared.
Now it's Fields. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
58's Mike. Not here. 58's the Mike.
Fields on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. On the option to give to Williams here. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the option, here's Williams. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Fields. His throw incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The Broncos send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now Brissett, the backup, his first throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Strickland. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
19. 19. Rabbit.
On 1st and 10, Brissett.
Get in the weight room.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Tigers take a 3-touchdown lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Here's Fields.
Complete to Washington. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
It's just me and you. Check, 55's the mic. Check, 55's the mic.
A first down throw for Brissett. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Mike's 22, Mike's 22.
Hey, watch the lane.
Brissett sets to throw it. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Brissett. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Spencer. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jacoby Brissett punching it in from a yard away. And the Tigers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Denver's offense ready to go again. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them. Get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Fields now to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fielded at the 33. Oh, nice move. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. From the red zone now, Brissett to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
They'll throw again. Brissett escaping the pressure right. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Tigers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And coming out now, the Broncos. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
58's the mic. 58.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
Now Fields. This one swung out to Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go. 15 on it. 15 on it.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
They'll run the option right here on 1st down. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Barber. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Hey, pick your game up. 58's the mic. 58. 58's the mic.
Williams is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. To throw, Brissett. Wide open receiver complete.
Now he's loose again.
A huge play there for Chicago.
54 yards.
This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it, for them to get downfield that quickly?
And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So the challenge there unsuccessful, and that means that he'll be out of challenges for the remainder of this ball game.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Tigers just continue to roll. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
And Denver getting set to take the field.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
On 2nd and 7.
Fields
being chased out left.
Fields hit and the ball is loose.
And this is picked up by the defense. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And, Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that.
Touchdown! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Tigers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. McPherson now for the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
So the Broncos coming out now. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
40 yards on the ground for him so far. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Even. 4 down. Even. Come on, set. Hey, Lobo. 58 to Mike. Come on, boy.
On second down at 4, Fields. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Let's go, baby.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
To the air again, Fields.
It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Here's Fields.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Back to throw again. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Broncos get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this taken in at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first two.
There he goes left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Tigers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over.
To throw again on second down. Fields. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
58's the mic.
You can't block me.
On first down, Fields. Throw right side, complete to Williams. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Hey, 58 is the mic.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Again, Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Tucker. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And the Bronco offense ready to begin this third quarter of play. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Here I come.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Let's go.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Up the middle, it's Williams. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Out of the gun, Fields. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Patterson's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yes, not
into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They begin the drive with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 7. Second down. Operating from the gun. Fields. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
On first down, it's Fields. And his throw is incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Trips. We got trips. We got 3. 82's moving. 82's
Throwing again is Fields. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 21 yards there on third down.
Danny. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Check 50.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Logan Hall in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. From the gun on third down, Fields. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Patterson's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in 1 play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. On 1st and 10, Goff. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively, nearly had the interception, but it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. It's done. Touchdown! A great play there.
An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Tigers extend their lead yet again.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches a football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Broncos about set to go on offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
58, right over there, right over there.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down, Fields. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You better bring it. Set up.
Operating from the gun, Fields. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Tight left. 4 down. Check. 4 down.
Fields going to keep it once more.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Nice, sweetheart.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt, and that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short, and they will remain well behind.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Mike 22. Check tight.
From the red zone now, Goff.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
In the middle, 55. Watch twist.
Goff throwing again. He finds his man, complete. It's Burgess. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Sets him up nicely, 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Now it's Goff. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. The sack will push him back only a couple yards, but certainly not what they were hoping for on 1st and goal.
2nd down and goal. Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Here's Goff. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Burgess. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Cut. 20. 55. Hey, eat. Cut.
On 4th down, Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Bronco defense comes up big. From his goal line here, Fields over the middle, complete. It's Knight, and able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Right there. 40's Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Check.
They give it to Williams, running right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
58's Mike. 58's Mike.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Come on, man. Come on.
Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit, give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They are certainly hoping that call now might get the fans back into this one. Oh, wise choice was made here, and he didn't risk a turnover because he understood the pressure was coming, saw the tight coverage, and decided just to throw it away and live another down.
Now this one complete on the slant route, and he'll be brought down at the 27.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, down inside the 10. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Williams. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Here we go. 58's Mike. 58.
Back to throw. Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. 3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone.
And 58 is a Mike. Go 58.
To throw is Fields. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Patterson's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Touchdown! A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Tigers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for our visitors, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk